Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Everybody, Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Good work so far. He's got room. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got time here. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt.
Fourth down.
Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard, 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, here's Swift. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra blocking along, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on pressure mid, and it's blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
He's across midfield.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Jefferson, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
McCarthy to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Chicago getting set to take the field now. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the gun and give to Jones. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That's completed right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 26 yards.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Jones with the first, still going. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5.
McCarthy now, blitz coming. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
From the 28. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Bears, 1st down.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on first. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Swift gets it, going left. Room inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First and 10, here's Jones. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. He's running with it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Counterplay, Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dialing up a receiver screen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Tackle made at the 9-yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a TJ Hawkinson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Williams. He's running for it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They are now set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And incomplete. Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good.
Running back sent in motion. Williams on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 17 at the 44-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Williams from the gun. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 10.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. McCarthy to throw it. That pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Throwing here just before halftime. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down. Just 1 play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Gotta figure out this third down here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
To throw, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
17. Vikings 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Jones with a run to start the third quarter. And he works his way for a gain of 4. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Jones once more. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Looking for a target. He lofts it deep left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Second down at the 32-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. And second down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the
3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Williams. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They run the counter with Swift. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
third down. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Here's Williams. He takes it himself, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Bears 17.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Devin Duvernay to return it. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going play action. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Williams will look to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drive with a kick to Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance.
Now Jones and the football pops free. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Bears about set for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Play action, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, you'll enter a switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
McCarthy throwing on third down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 20. First down, Minnesota.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle.
17.
And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Williams off the play fake. Brought in right side by Moore. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
12 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Running behind center with Swift. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Brings up third down.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Williams with the sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
8-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it, and he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in Week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
15. And the Vikings.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Aaron Jones.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. and we'll move to the next.
On play action now, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Vikings.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. McCarthy on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run the draw with Jones. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Now McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 20. First down, Minnesota.
Gun, a give to Jones. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
35, Bears 23.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Williams on the play action. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
To throw is Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Certain he can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, Jones gets it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the Bears' 34-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
Tyler Gordon on the tackle. A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
Jones wants more. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Jones will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and goal for McCarthy. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
7 yards.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A 27-yard look here.
A 27-yard.
Reichert connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Williams on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second down at the 33.
Second and 1. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll run it with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. He takes it himself. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They've got to keep moving quick here.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
from midfield
3.
on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down.
And the spike comes, 24 seconds left. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams from the gun. Chased down to his right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
there's the spike,
7.
8 seconds to go. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.